Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hannan Farah, and I'm a Class 5 Genesys Works young professional who interns at Carlson companies in Minnetonka. Tonight, I'll be sharing with you my Breaking Through ceremony speech. You see, you think I'm oppressed. Just because I'm not similarly dressed, you look at me and I stand out from the rest. Does it not impress you that I'm amongst your best, yet you still try to stop me from success? But not to worry, it's not a personal matter, because I'll gladly let you know when It's not a personal matter. I'll gladly let you know when your opinions come up the ladder. Curiosity, animosity, whether I'm depressed, distressed, or repressed, your categories are like versions of solitary confinement. Allow me to address that the way that I dress is not a sign of oppression. So why? Why are you stressing me on this form of expression? On September 11th, 2001, the world was changed forever. And that date would mark a milestone in history. However, how was I supposed to have known, sitting in my first grade class, that life as I knew it would change? I didn't. That September morning, there was a silence that evoked so much more than I could have realized in my 6-year-old mind frame, that it took many years for me to realize what that silence meant. That silence was the breaking of a bond, kind of like a rubber band being stretched out and being snapped. It was a formulator of hatred, categorizations, and most of all, it was a builder of barriers. Who knew silence could speak so loud? As years go by, I faced many trials in my life. I faced those tiresome interrogations at airports, being called numerous obscenities even though I was yay high. And I witnessed many people get horribly mistreated, simply because they were different. Simply because she decided to wear a scarf on her head, simply because he decided to grow his beard a little longer, simply because they were different. However, I soon began to realize that I could determine my own success. I could either let the obstacles make me or let the obstacles break me. I chose to let the obstacles make me. I decided to embark on a journey to success. As the Chinese proverb states, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. By making the intentions to prosper in life, I immersed myself deeply in my studies and began trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do in life and how it would change not only the common misconception, but the world itself. I know that idea might sound a bit too far-fetched, but hear me out. If I can impact a single person in a positive way, I'd feel a bit more accomplished. Furthermore, while on my journey to success, I was introduced to Genesys Works and how it was a life-changing program. After the advice of a dear friend, I chose to apply and gave it a shot. To say Genesys Works is a life-changing program is a bit of an understatement. Genesys Works in every essence that it stands for definitely works. This program has left its marks on me, and now I'm more adequate in a sense of professionalism, and I also now acquire IT skills that I thought I would never have known. And now, I'd like you, the audience, to please give a round of applause to the well-deserving staff of Genesys Works. And now, I'd like to give my sincere appreciation to Chris Enthusiasm Snotty and Joan Jiving Bernard. These two people have came into my life and left more than just their marks. I admire their genuine care and love for each and every student that they've encountered. 8 weeks was simply not enough time to spend with such radiating souls. In conclusion, I've learned that in the whirlwind of life, we each face trials and tribulations, but what makes us different is how we choose to overcome each obstacle. I will implement the skills that I've learned from Genesys Works into my life and will still continue to thrive on my journey to success. Genesys Works has taught me valuable life lessons, and for that I'm infinitely thankful. From the silence that spoke so loud that September morning, I know not to judge a book by its cover or a person by their belief. The world is full of hatred. I get it. But so many people miss out on an opportunity of knowing an amazing person because of rash judgments. As a Muslim, I believe a person who plants a tree or sows a field from which man and animals can eat is committing an act of charity. And my act of charity is to love and respect my fellow human beings for who they are and not to antagonize them for their religious beliefs. I want to now say thank you to my beautiful parents and my siblings for their unconditional support, their never-ending love, and basically for being my backbone of hope. Hoya and Abu, I am forever in your debt for bringing me this far in life and for doing all that you have done for me. I can't stress how much I love you. So, allow me to address that the way that I dress is not a sign of oppression. So please stop stressing me on this form of expression. Thank you.